What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very fun video, at least for me. I don't know, I love watching these videos and they're very popular on YouTube. So I thought that because I am newer here on YouTube, I would do something like this just for fun and to kind of show you guys what kind of apps I have on my phone as I am a college student. So yeah, I don't really want to make an intro too long because I don't really think there is much to say, but basically if you guys are new here and you want to see more of my videos, feel free to subscribe whenever you want. I would love for you to stick around and watch future videos of mine. Okay, so I actually debated on getting a new screen protector for my phone because it is cracked. I do have some, but I didn't put them on yet. And then I realized that like for this video, I can just screen record the whole entire thing, and then that way you guys can see it easier on the screen rather than like literally recording like on the outside of my phone, if that makes sense. Basically, this video is gonna be mostly screen recorded because it comes out so much clearer. Because I can't Because I can't screen record the lock screen of my phone, I'm just going to show you guys, but don't mind the cracks. I know it's gross looking. So here is my phone. I have the iPhone XR and my lock screen is just of me and my boyfriend. So the back of my phone obviously is white, and then I have just like a little Polaroid of me and my boyfriend from a wedding this summer, and as you can see there's something behind that too, and that basically is a magnet. The magnet is actually correlated with the phone holder that I have in my car, but this magnet goes right up to it and then it holds it up for me when I drive if I have to like use maps or if I want to make a call. So this magnet is super convenient for that, and that way if I do choose to switch my case out, then I can still use my phone holder because the magnet will work even through a case. So yeah, this is the back of my phone, the front of my phone, and that's basically it. If you have an iPhone, they all pretty much look the same. Oh, I forgot to mention, obviously I have a clear case on here. I got it on Amazon and I will have that linked below in the description box. Okay, so that is everything about my phone on the outside, and now I can show you guys basically what's on my iPhone when I open it up. So once I open it up, you can see that I have just like the home screen that kind of comes with all of the apps that you can't really delete off the iPhone, and then I just have one main screen with all of my folders. And as you can tell, the background is just of me and my little puppy on Christmas. Basically, to start off at the home page, on the bottom I just have the 4 things that I use the most. I actually used to have social media down there, but if I open my phone and I see that there's a notification on one of my social media apps, I will instantly click on it and then I'll be stuck on social media for probably like 20 plus minutes. So all I have on the bottom is just the phone, obviously that's something we use very commonly, and then the calendar, which I use a lot, and then obviously messages, and then the camera, which hi, front screen. Those are the apps that I use the most that I like to keep as the bottom 4 that are common throughout swiping through the screens. So a lot of these are obvious. I don't really want to go into in depth with them. So I have the map, the clocks, the weather, the photos, the reminders I use a lot. I don't know, it's just really nice when I have my phone near me. I can just literally say like, hey Siri, make this reminder for me. Okay, hey Siri popped up. But basically, it's going crazy. No.
Add it to your to-do
Oh my
list.
God. And then obviously the app store, the settings, the contacts, the notes, the calculator, and then this is one app that I have downloaded. It's called My Radar, and my dad actually told me to get it because he is a lineman for WPS, and if you guys don't know what that is, he basically works on electrician poles. So he tells me to get this when I'm scared that there's a storm coming and I don't know if I should be outside or if I should be going home or how severe the storm's gonna be. So basically it just has like, you can literally search the world on what's happening. Like if I were to go like to New York or something and I want to know what the storms are like there, obviously there's like a little scale on the bottom to tell us. It's just really convenient when you're outside doing something and you don't know if you should like postpone it or go inside or whatever. So yeah, My Radar is a super good app if you like to see when storms are coming. And then My TV, I think that's just for like TV sharing. And then the health one I never use. So Find My Friends is something that I have a couple of my friends on. It's really convenient when you're not communicating with the person. Obviously it has its flaws because you can always see when someone is. Obviously you can kind of like spy on people. So a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't for obvious reasons, but it's just really nice to see where your friends are on campus so that you can like see who's in the library with you or who's on campus in a building with you, so you can kind of like hang out with them. iTunes U, I don't use. Shortcuts is kind of interesting. I played around with it a little bit, but I don't really like it. Basically, it creates like an app shortcut. So if you do want, say, like a cooler look for like the message app, you can just say add action and then open app. I think that's what you type in. Yeah, open app, and then you can choose let's just say AdSense because that's first, and then you go next, and if you click on, okay, we'll just say AdSense, If you click on the little yellow thing, you can change, oh, I want it green, and then I want AdSense to be a light bulb. So you can just kind of make your apps cool looking, but the only downfall to that is, okay, I'll finish this so I can show you. I want to add it to my home screen and say I add that to my home screen, it'll be added and that'll be a new app. So that's basically my AdSense app, but I still have the other AdSense app, if that makes sense. So if I click on that, it'll kind of be a little slow. As you can see, if I click on it, it goes to the shortcuts page and then it goes to the actual app. I obviously have no income because I'm not even monetized yet, but this is super convenient if you like the whole aesthetic look on your phone. The only problem is that it does have that little like glitch before it actually goes to the real app. So that's the shortcut app. I don't really use it, but it's super easy to use. Okay, so scrolling over to my next page of folders, I start off with college. So I have a bunch of little apps that a lot of people use if they're in college. As you can see, I just have Google Docs, Google Drive, Google Photos, Google Calendar. Those are all pretty similar. If you have a school website, you can use that on your Google, and then you can just kind of like have everything for school in the calendar, which is what I do, and then all my assignments download into there. Google Drive is my lifesaver in college. As you can see, I have like all of my folders. So my freshman year, my sophomore year, and then my 2 semesters of junior year, which I saved separately. But it's just really convenient to have these different folders and to have them be there forever. Obviously, Google Photos, again, super nice that you can delete the photos of your phone but still have them on Google. Quizlet is another really nice app for school. I don't know if you guys have used it before, but it's super convenient to have online flashcards. If you're just like in the car and you want to study and you don't have your notes with you, you can just study the online flashcards from your phone. They're super easy and you can share them with others too if other people in your class need them. Files, I don't really use that much, but you can save anything onto your phone as a file if you like maybe need to email it to someone. If you are in college, your school might use this app. It's called Canvas, and this has all my classes that I was taking last semester still up. So if, let's just say I want to go to pharmacology, I can basically see everything. It's just really nice to have it on your phone. Most people use it on their computer, but it's convenient to have it on your phone so you can check your grades and like when things are due and stuff. I also have this app called Unbound Medicine, and guys, I paid like $250 for this app just for school. We were required to buy it. We really didn't have a choice, but it's really nice if you are in nursing. Basically, it just is a drug guide is what I use it for. You can also use it for calculations for drugs. It just tells you a bunch of things about the drug that you need to know, and it's just super convenient. I mean, it's worth the money for school, but I only really use it for school. And then CamScan, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can use it for free. It's really nice because you can take pictures of your notes and then it turns it into a PDF file. So what I do and why I use it is I actually sent my notes. So basically I just took pictures of all my notes and then I emailed them through a PDF because that's the only way they accept it. This app is just super nice if you want to make any paper that you have in front of you into a PDF online. Okay, I feel like I'm going really slow at this, but I'll just kind of like skim through these. Obviously Google Slides and Sheets are the same as like Google Docs. Pages I don't use. Handshake is an app that my school gives us to find jobs. LinkedIn, again, another app that you can use to find jobs. Duo is just for my work. It's nothing special. I have my student financial aid on here in case I need to edit it anyhow. I also have Picmonic, and this is something that I use for my pharmacology classes. If you are a nursing student, this is super helpful. They just make like pictures to help you remember things. Tapingo, basically just an online app that my school uses to order food and coffee through the app, and then you can just go to the place and pick it up rather than waiting in the line. And then lastly, I have Castle Branch, which is for my school, and then Indeed Jobs, which is also a job search app. Okay, next I have shopping, which again, I'm not going to go into these. I don't really know why Pinterest is in this folder, but I also have Pink Nation, Forever 21, Nike, eBay, Amazon, Starbucks, Ipsy, and American Eagle and Aerie. So not much to see there, but for thrifting, I have my own separate thing. Zaful, Wish, and Shein aren't really thrifting places. Like I think they're technically brand new clothes, but they're just obviously on the cheaper side, so I put them in this folder. And then I also have Dote, Poshmark, Marketplace, and ThredUp because those are all like online thrift things that I can use on my phone. In my food folder, I have Jimmy John's, Eat Street, Pick and Save, and Ubereats. I don't really use these that often. I live in a big town but a small town, so if I really wanted something, I could just drive and go get it. I don't really need anyone to deliver it to me, but it is there for the convenience if I choose to. I like Eat Street and Ubereats. The only problem is that you have to pay for delivery, and I'm not into that. So I a lot of times use Eat Street if I want to order from my house, and then we can go to the place to eat and have it be ready when we get there. That's super convenient. And then if you are a Pick and Save shopper, I use Pick and Save a lot because you can actually order literally everything on the Pick and Save app, and then you can just go there and pick it up, and you don't have to pay any extra money. They bag it for you and everything, so that's super convenient. In the travel folder, I just put like the travel things for Uber and Lyft, and then Airbnb, which I don't use too often, but obviously it's convenient to have. And then Google Maps is like my backup to Maps. I like using the Apple Maps better. UWO Mobile is like my college Uber, so basically I can Uber around my college for free if I use that. And then I also have the Chicago app for when I'm in Chicago and I want to use the train systems. This is super nice to see when the trains are coming and where they go and come from. I think the Compass app came with the phone. I'm not really sure. I don't use it that often. And then Skyview Light is just something that I can use to see the stars at night and planets. And I don't know, it's just really fun to look at when you're with your family. And then in the entertainment folder, I just have TikTok, Netflix, YouTube, IGTV, and Hulu. So obviously Netflix is something I use a lot. YouTube, obviously I spend a lot of time on there. TikTok, never ever have posted a TikTok, but sometimes I like watching them. And then obviously IGTV is just like the TV version of Instagram, so that's really cool to watch videos on too. And then Hulu is also something that I have. Don't really ever use it on my phone, but if I am on like a 4-hour bus ride to my track meets, I like to watch Netflix or Hulu sometimes. Communication, I just have GroupMe, which is a great app for people who have Samsungs, because if you are in iPhone group chat and then one person has a Samsung, it's really annoying to like leave them out of the chat. So GroupMe is an app that you guys can all get, and that way all phones are compatible to group chats. And then Messenger, obviously Facebook Messenger, you can message anyone on your Facebook for marketplace reasons, and yeah, it's really convenient. FaceTime, obviously you guys know what that is. And then Zoom is another thing that I have for my online business. Okay, I also have a folder called Behind the Scenes, and that just has like, I don't know, I downloaded these apps but don't really ever use them. Bitmoji I just keep on my phone in case I want to change up my outfit of my Bitmoji on Snapchat, which is kind of fun to do sometimes. Insta bio I have because I have multiple links in my Instagram. So if I open up Instagram, I have a big link that says Insta bio, and I click on that, and then you can put more links, because as you know, you're only allowed one link on Instagram. So if I click on that, I can do all these links. I have my YouTube channel linked, I have my Facebook, I have my Visco, and then I have my website of my hair products, and then I have a hair consultation quiz. So if you guys want to put more than one link in your Instagram bio, you can definitely get this app. It's free and super easy to use. And then I just have these like follower apps. I don't know how I feel about them. I should probably delete them, but the reports I don't use as much as I do as the followers. I kind of just like to see who unfollows me and who follows me, because if someone new follows me and I miss it, I like to follow them back. So this app just helps me see who I follow as well as who follows me that I don't follow back. Okay, next I have editing, and there's kind of a lot in here, but as you guys know, for Instagram and Visco and YouTube, we like to edit a lot. So Unfold I use mostly for my business purposes. You can make kind of like creative Instagram story outlays. For this one I did in the summer. So I did a video of me using this product, and then I put it on my Instagram story. It's a way cuter way of displaying your Instagram stories rather than just like posting a picture and like decorating it. The fonts app basically is self-explanatory. You can change the fonts of basically anything on your phone. You just have to go to your settings. You can literally add a keyboard so that you can text people in different fonts. It's whatever you want. It's just a cool thing that I have on my phone. I don't really use it that much though. Voice memos I sometimes use when I'm doing voiceovers. If I don't want to use my laptop, I will connect my microphone to my phone, and then I will use voice memos, and then I will do a voice memo on my phone and then airdrop it to my computer. Okay, these are all, I'm not going to go in depth with these. Fonto, Aviary, Canva, PixArt, Lightroom, Font, Square Ready, and Eraser are all things that I use for Instagram and YouTube. So Canva and Fonto are things that I use to add text to my photos, and then Lightroom and Aviary and PixArt are things that I use to edit the photo itself. Square Ready is something that you can use if you don't want your picture to be like stretched out on Instagram. Let's say this photo I choose, you can add it to Square Ready, and then you can zoom out so that it's not cutting off some of your picture, and then you can add it to Instagram like that. Vont is basically the same thing as Fonto, except you can edit a video on there. And then I don't really use Unum that much, but basically what people use it for is to see what their Instagram feed would look like before they post the picture. So this is more so for people who like have a theme and really care about what their pictures look like. I don't really use this app, but it is there. And then Hyperlapse is something I also use for my business. If I hold this down and I just move around, I'm just showing you guys like my setup here, and then it processes and it goes really fast. So that's 6 times. You can make it all the way up to 12 times, and then just 1 time, which is the regular one. If I'm showing a hair product or skin product in my story, I can just do it normal time and then put it as a hyperlapse and make it go really fast. And then eraser is something super convenient. I don't really know how else to describe it. It basically erases the background of your photos. So you can erase anything from a photo you want and then have it just be a new photo in your album. Social media, all I have is Twitter, Visco, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Okay, finance, I have a couple things in here. As you can see, Venmo, that's an app that everyone has, this so you can pay all your friends. It's really convenient to have if you forget your wallet all the time, or if you just go out all the time and you need to pay your friends for dinner, drinks, gas, whatever it may be. UW Credit Union is my bank here at college, so I have my bank statement on there. I have a Quick Trip rewards card, which if you're not from Wisconsin, you don't know, but it is a gas station where I live. AdSense and YouTube Studio are just kind of there for me to be able to see how my YouTube is doing. Digit, I kind of want to delete this app. The only reason why I keep it is because every single morning it texts me how much money is in my checking and savings, but it's just convenient to like be able to see every single morning how much my bank account has fluctuated, if I spent too much, or if someone for some reason hacked my account. Okay, and then Wallet is an app that comes out on the phone. It's super convenient. I have my Jimmy John's rewards card on here, my Air American Eagle rewards card on here. I have a couple plane tickets on here, which were really convenient when you're checking into an airport. Also, I think I have my debit card on here. I think, yeah, this is my debit card. And then lastly, I have Mo Money, which is where my money gets directed to me from my business. And then Kronos is something that I have for work. When I work at the hospital, I can check my shifts when I work. Okay, and then obviously mail, I just have 2 different apps because Microsoft Outlook on here for just my school mail. And yeah, that's just, it's convenient to have an app for that. And then I also have 2 personal emails, and then I have my YouTube email. The music app, obviously Spotify, that's what I use. I also have Apple Music on here just because it comes on the phone, and then I listen to podcasts in the car, so I have that. And then I don't use iTunes Store, and then I also have a Google Home, so I have that app on here as well. In the browser folder, I have Google, Safari, and Chrome. I don't really know why I have 3 browsers, but I do. And then the last folder I have is called Running, so I have a Garmin watch, and so that is what the Garmin app is for, and it basically just tracks all my runs. And yeah, so it just tracks all of my runs, as you can see on here. And then connected to that app, this is kind of a secondary app, and it's called Strava, and it's like a social media for runners, bikers, and swimmers. This is like the main screen. It's kind of like any other social media. I can see what everyone's doing, and then I can give them like kudos. So, and then I can also comment as well. And so a lot of people on my team use this app. If someone has a really good race day, it's really fun to see how fast they ran and to give them kudos. Okay, and then lastly, I haven't used this Workout Snap app yet, but I'll put a picture of what I mean right here. It just kind of shows like the mileage, the pace, and then they can post whatever picture they want with it. Okay guys, that is it for what's on my iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did find any apps interesting and you want me to go over them more, I definitely can make another video about like in depth of like one of my folders if you guys want. If you have any video requests, put them in the comments because I want to make the videos that you guys want to see. As always, my social media is linked in the description box. I am most active on Instagram, as I said, so my handle is always right here at the end of my videos. And then you guys can follow me if you want. I post a lot of my daily life on Instagram and Visco. So yeah, obviously if you like this if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. And then please hit the subscribe button and the notification button if you want to see more of me on your home screen. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!